Back up. Back up. Up. Get up there. Up. 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 Get up there. Up. Good morning, Miss Amy. We are on I-76 in Pennsylvania en route to Ohio. Oh, 20, just hit 24 minutes. Oh, that's all right. Got up, did my morning routine, and hit the live button, then just got rolling so that I can try to have this one delivered by around noontime, 12:30, somewhere in there. Drop this one, grab another one. That one run. That's a little over 2 hour run, uh, and then I'll be done for the day. So we're all right. Just enjoying another blessed day. Oh, speaking of it, I got a message for you. I need you to look at Matthew chapter 5, verse 12. When you have a moment, and I hope you enjoy what you're going to read. Matthew chapter 5, verse 12. All right. That came to me this morning for you. Get your morning coffee there. Hang out. Ugh. Ah, the smell of a wood burning fireplace. It's chilly this morning, 47 degrees outside currently. In the hills of, see exactly where I'm at here, Bedford, PA. Good morning, Miss Jeanette, artist on the road. Thank you for joining us here on this, what's today, Friday? Yeah, Friday morning. We're on I-76 westbound in the mountains, hills of Bedford, PA. en route to Ohio. Right now, we're on track to get there about uh, noon or so, somewhere in there. Just having morning drive and coffee time. You're welcome. Yep, that came to me this morning for you, um, to let you know everything is all right. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Glad you guys decided to join us for this here little ride along. Oh, jeez. Oh, let me tell you, I wish I was that petty, right? I mean, good grief. Oh, don't get me fired up early in the morning. People and their protocols and mess. Oh, I used to be that way. Things needed to be this and that. And, uh, he spoke to me and he gave me something. He said, just be, basically, just be happy in me. Just be, just glorify me and be happy in me and enjoy what I've given you, which is life in and of itself, right? And then whatever, comes along with that. Yeah, enjoy the moment, man. We put so much extra into our lives, you know, so much extra concern, worries, stressors, things need to be a certain way, you know, uh, I mean, if you just look at society and, what people are trying to do to recreate the wheel, which is impossible, but, they try instead of just taking joy in just having another blessed day. Because someone died last night, someone died this morning, someone died yesterday, someone is going to die tomorrow. You know, society, we put a lot of stock in everything else. We put more stock in the world than we do in the creator. Hmm, that just came to me. We put more stock in the world than we do in the creator. Every day, man, I'm just thankful for another blessed day. I'm able to, have a loving wife, do this job, have you guys, uh, because there's someone out there that doesn't have that. And they're yearning for, a better life, a change, you know, like Miss Artist on the Road there, Miss Jeanette. She's got her new camper that she's enjoying and getting it together, because the next page of her life is beginning. That next ride. Hopefully the audio is okay. I'm not using my Bluetooth. I pulled out my wired uh, headset, so hopefully the audio is louder and clearer. Man, the temperature is dropping. We went from 47 to 44. Oh, I think this is going to be another rough winter. All right, good. Yeah, I figured my wired headset would the sound would be better in it than on my Bluetooth because the headset, it processes the audio and then StreamYard also has an audio processing algorithm, and I think they just clash. Come on over, Mr. Pickup Truck. We're heading west, so the sun is starting to rise behind us, but we got the moon in front of us. What a clear sky. Oh yeah. So all that's on the road is taking her business on the road. I thought about that when we started RV shopping. So I was looking at a truck and a fifth wheel, uh, so that we can sort of be a mobile business also. Even when we are traveling, decide to take a vacation. Thought about it, but then I realized that I can get a semi truck, right? That's built to go a million miles for cheaper than what they're charging for a doggone pickup truck. And I get a full bed in the back, microwave, and a refrigerator instead of having to take out seats and, you know, sleep in a closet. So I nixed the, find a little pickup because I can buy a semi and put a vehicle across the back of it and haul the trailer for cheaper than a normal truck and fifth wheel setup. So yeah, I'm all about saving those dollars, getting the most for my dollar. You guys got your coffee yet? Ah, look at those mountains in front of us. Goes the old state police trying to catch a super speeder. Ah, yes. Let me tell you, I spent about let me see, doing that top secret thumbnail. Did that, did some, added some music to it, added, compressed the photos, cut them up. Yeah, came out all right. I'm happy with it. This artist on the road, you got your coffee? Well, you might be at work already, right? Like me. We all don't get to hang out at home like Miss Amy. uh, yeah. Hey, I don't. Hey, I'm not one to let the cat out the bag. I just do what I do, then I post the video, man. But once again, thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I keep it simple. Thumbnail. Well, now I use thumbnails, but thumbnail, video, done. Yes, ma'am. I know. Yep. If there was more people that look beyond themselves in this world, imagine how much better things would be, huh? And let's not just even say the word. Let's just talk about this, like the not live stream, but the YouTube community, right? If more people got off their own pedestal and just said, if I help others, I'll be a better person. Right? Imagine, man. Sky's the limit when you look at it that way. The sky is the limit. And look at these beautiful fall colors of the trees. Can't beat it. Just, I'm in the mountains here, so it's gonna come in and out, okay? But it's all right. I know it's early in the morning. A lot of you still have your bed head. Nah, bedhead, pillow fade, yeah, something like that. We all got it. That just means you got some good rest. You know, you're at peace. You know, it's think about that. Think about people who have a hard time sleeping, right? Like their mind or their spirit is at unrest for whatever reason, and they just can't get they're not getting peaceful rest at night or day, whenever their sleep time is. Oh, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining us, man. You're just here in Pennsylvania, cutting across. Now we're on 70 westbound here, Pennsylvania, headed to Ohio. Oh, getting up this here hill, 71,000 pounds with this load. Now they said the lane was doing good, buddy. Doing good, man. Another blessed day. And you're hanging out with us, so see, you got another blessed day. I'm doing great, man. Just basking in the glory, brother. Basking in the glory. What you doing today, Timmy Ray? Gonna work on your sweet car? All right, we're gonna be heading through a tunnel, so I don't know how the reception is gonna be. But if I drop you, it'll pick back up when I come out the other side. What's going on, Mr. Nomad? Thanks for joining us on this another blessed day morning ride. We are en route on I-70 from Pennsylvania to Ohio. Got about 340 miles to go, 50 miles, somewhere in there. How you doing today, Mr. Nomad? A little foggy out there in that field to the right. Uh, just where, yeah. Yeah, you see what I'm doing. Uh, yep. Earning a little income. Earning a little income. Come on over, Mr. Four Wheeler. This is easy riding. This somewhere in Ohio here. Let me see. Monroe, Ohio. This is where this here assignment is going. 43 degrees outside. I don't like that very much, but it is what it is. It's already, 40 degrees in the morning now, and this is what, October 2nd? Ugh, I can only imagine what the temperatures are going to be, the end of this month or November. Michigan, yeah, man. I go through Michigan there uh, pretty often. Zigzag, uh, south, north, and then across it, east to west or west to east. But yeah, then when I've got a business in Coldwater there, geez, somebody fell asleep, ran on over their stuff. I mean, good night. You be headed, yeah, man. Hey, uh, I'm trying to tell you, I'm from Jersey, man, and wintertime rolls around, man. I'm like, oh my goodness, especially doing this. Old man, winter is getting tough. I enjoy my nice, mild winters down in the south. It's going to start getting busy in the south here pretty soon with the snowbirds. Coming into some fog up here. Thank you, brother. Thank you for taking a moment to come on in here, man. I really appreciate it. I really do. I'm going to continue enjoying my work day, and you have another blessed work day. Oh, time for a little coffee. Some of this here 7-Eleven hazelnut. Ah, it's getting foggy out here. Honey Ann's pretzels. Oh, man, those things are so delicious. Nothing like a good pretzel. Man, get a little cheese dip. It's a nice little town to the left. What's going on, Grizzy? Hey, man, just a morning ride, another blessed day. Thanks for joining us, buddy. It's 70, headed westbound from Ohio. If my calculations are almost right, should be getting there about noon, around noonish time, somewhere in there. Oh, yeah, Miss Jeanette is creeping ever so closer to her life on the road, traveling and being free. gonna be something that's artists on the road seeing you whip that big old RV around like a big rig driver. You gonna put you some air horn. It's got air horns on it. You gonna put you some air horns on it. Mid December. All right. Well, you know I'm gonna be praying for you, and Miss Amy there, she'll be praying for you. Yeah, man, gotta go teach the future, brother. Teach the train the future, I should say. Uh, yeah, buddy, because I know that's not no easy job, man. Teach them kids, come home, spend time with your family. Then you're doing your trivia stuff. Then doing your trivia stuff and all of that. Man, hats off to you. You gonna drive it like a ball. I hear you, Miss Lady J. Hey, listen. Hey, that thing ain't, it ain't little. That's old school, man. That thing's got some heft to it. Yeah. Get you some air horns on it, some chuck horns. Uh, yeah, you can tie it into your horn button, or you can actually put, like a pull cable or whatever, like we have. Yeah. Let somebody know, get out your way. You coming through. Oh, how'd he like it, man? How did he like the first camping trip? Still chilling him, Johnny. Yeah, yeah, man. You got Johnny's Journey up there. Uh, Miss Ryan and Kyle up there. Uh, you got a few people up there, man, to camp and hang out with. Yeah, 33 feet, man. Woo. That's let me see. Yeah, that's three. Well, my trailer's 53 feet, so 3/4 of my trailer length. So yeah, you definitely gonna need some air horn. They probably put a wimpy little beep beep, on that big thing. But you definitely need you some truck air horn. I'll do a little research for you because I know you can buy the entire uh, kit, which is the air tank, the horns, the uh, tubing, and all of that stuff. The hardest thing when people add them is where to put the tank, the compressor in the tank that stores the air. Yeah, yeah, I'll tell you, some of these, they get so cheap in building this stuff that you take something like your big RV there, and they'll put a horn that belongs, on a Fiat on that big thing. kills me. Just kills me. He loved camping. Oh, good man, good. What was that? Oh, the Boy Scouts. I was one when I was a kid in Cub Scout. Then I graduated up to the Boy Scouts. But they've had so many issues lately. With what do they call them? The Cub Masters or Boy Scout, whatever they are. You know, not being inappropriate. So yeah, you better off taking your own kids camping and having a good time and doing those kind of activities. If my signal drops out, folks, because I'm down here in sort of the valley now, going through a valley. If it drops out, I'll just let it reconnect when I get a better signal as I'm rolling here. But yeah, you just Miss Jeanette, you would just need to figure out some campers there headed for delivery. Yeah, I've enjoyed camping, man, since I was a kid. Then we rented being military, we can actually rent campers from the base. And we rented an R pod, and then we rented uh, it was a fiberglass uh, travel trailer that the bed was in like the back corner. Uh, size of that one was nice. That's why I know, like for a travel trailer, 25, 28 feet is good. I don't want to go, over 30 feet. Don't want to go over 30 feet. Nice little BMW. Yes, I remember. Yeah, yeah. Um, your drivable is much. It's safer. I see people at the rest areas. Um, they're that have towable and they get out.
Think you might as well stay behind this flatbed. You ain't gonna pass it.
Hey, I'm not worried about it, man. For what I get paid, ain't no big deal.
I just had to catch my speed.
You good, man? But yeah, for seeing people that have towables at the rest areas and the truck stops, and they're out, get out their vehicle, then there's get into their camper, they're there for the night. Um, but having the drivable is much safer because you're all self-contained. So if you need to go, you just hop in the seat and go. But yeah, my dream RV is a Super C, just because I drive this and it is very comfortable, very easy to drive, and especially being on the highways here, you have to think about service. If your RV needs service, what kind of facilities are there to get your RV serviced? And Freightliner, Cummins, um, the International, Volvo, any place that services trucks, they're plentiful, which is why I prefer the Super C, or the people that buy a truck and tow their fifth wheel with it, and they just now here's the thing, and a lot of people don't know this. If you buy a big rig like this, but you are using it for personal use, i.e., towing your travel trailer or your fifth wheel, you do not need a CDL because your rig is for personal use. So, people think just because this is a big rig, you have to have a CDL. You only have to have a CDL if you are using your big rig for commercial use. If it is for private use, i.e., as an RV hauler, you do not need a CDL. You have to get a air brake endorsement on your regular license, and that is it. And you are good to go. So that's just a little food for thought. So the that's a good question, man. The way stations are there to ensure that we as operators are staying within the gross vehicle weight limits set forth by the DOT. So, like in a rig like this, you're allowed 12,000 pounds on your front axle, 34,000 pounds on your drive axles, and then 34,000 pounds on your trailer axles, which gives you a total of 80,000 pounds. Each, like I said, each axle cannot be over its axle weight. So 12,000 on your steer tire axle, 34 on your drive axles, and then 34 on your trailers. So when we get a load or when you get loaded, like I go to the cat scale and I weigh my truck myself to make sure that each axle is doesn't exceed any of those weights. So when you go to a weigh station, they're by law they're checking us to make sure that we are loaded correctly. And so when you go through the weigh station and a DOT officer, you drive on the scale, they're making sure by law that none of your axles are overweight. If they are overweight, they have some options. They can send you around the back and say, hey, you need to slide your tandems, whatever, and adjust your weights and then come back around on the scale. Or they can take you out of service, which I've seen them do. They've taken a driver out of service due to being overweight, and the company that they drive for had to send a company out with a forklift to reload that trailer properly so that that driver was not overweight. And those fines are huge. Because having a CDL, you are considered a professional driver by law. So the standards are higher and the fines are also higher if you don't obey the DOT laws. Oh, you missed all that? Sorry, you missed it. Well, for you, Miss Jeanette, I was saying that a lot of people don't know that you can purchase a rig like this to haul your, like, if not in your case, but to haul your travel trailer or a fifth wheel. And if you purchase a rig like this and you're using it for personal travel, i.e., hauling your RV, you do not need a CDL. You just have to have an air brake endorsement on your regular license. And you're welcome, man. And the thing is, for those that are out here buying these Dodge Ram 35 foot, whatever, Chevy 30. I mean, these trucks are $60,000, right? And above or whatever. You can buy one of these rigs here used for $30,000. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, you have a blessed day teaching them kiddos, and we'll catch you later on. I know you got something coming on tonight, some trivia or something.
This container, you got a got.
Okay, man. Yeah, really creative travel. Old Blaine, him and I still got to do a fishing trip since he's only about 30 minutes from me. We'll get it together one day. But yeah, man, have a blessed day, man, at school. And we will definitely catch you later on. Oh, now the sun is coming up. Really get to see the landscape. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. You'll be enjoying it soon. Yep. So, yes, I use one. It's called the Garmin Diesel Cam, DEZLCAM. GPS and dash cam all in one. Um, and you just slide an SD card at the bottom of it. You can custom enter your you can custom enter your the dimensions of the vehicle that you are driving. You know, your height, your width, your length, and when you go to route uh, with those dimensions in there, you know, it'll make sure that you don't come across any low crossings or anything like that. So basically, it'll route you like it routes me to keep me away from low clearance bridges and all of that mess. Yeah, before you first go. But check it out. It's the Garmin Diesel Cam, DEZLCAM, like I said, and it's the one I use because I didn't want to have to plug in a GPS and a dash cam and run them separate. And it's got a nice big screen on it for my GPS, and the cam runs in the background. And if you want to just view what the camera is recording, you can. You just hit the camera button and it instantly pulls it up on the screen. Like I've got a 6-inch screen, I think it is. So it works out pretty well. DEZL, no A. DEZL cam. Yeah, because you gotta. I've seen truck drivers wreck the top of their truck or the trailer. It catches a little clearance. We're at 13.6. Um, but some of these RVs they get higher. Some of these you go into a town or something like that and trying to get somewhere, and they may have a bridge that's 11 feet. So you got to factor in how tall you are with your, like if you got an AC, whatever's on your roof, AC units or whatever. Yep. What's going on, K and R, Mr. Kyle and Miss Ryan? We just trucking along here along I-70, westbound Pennsylvania, headed to Ohio with an ETA of approximately noontime. Morning, Mr. James. I'm in the mountains of Pennsylvania, sir. So whatever their sweet towers are like, that is all I can do. I can't do no more, sir. I am doing well. I am doing well. How about yourself? We all here for another blessed day. That's what I say. Trucking along, trucking along. The freedoms of America, keeping America moving. No, this load is going to Monroe, Ohio. That's where this one is going. Monroe, Ohio. The night bot. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Oh, yeah, you right. Now I remember. Good. I must be getting old. That bot. Yep, yep. I didn't even do it. I remember us talking about it, and it went right. It went right over my head. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I also put the link up at the top up there so that okay. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Brown. I appreciate it. Shoot me an email with your number. I know Kyle has my number, but shoot me an email with your number, and then I'll get with you so that I can set that up. New Vision 712 at Gmail. I don't know yet, Mr. James. I don't know yet. Still early. I know I'm going somewhere though. I know I'm going somewhere. Is somebody going camping? Look like a StarCraft. 46 degrees over here. We're at Smithton, Pennsylvania. 46 degrees outside. It's only October 2nd. Yeah, I'm going somewhere. We know that one on 70. I'll tell you that. Uh, that's for sure. Friday, but I like for the weekends. I like getting a long load that will carry me over. Like say I picked it up today and it delivers on Monday, and it's 1,200 miles or whatever. Sometimes the roads are empty on the weekends. Sometimes the roads are full. That's why I don't go fishing on the weekends because the water, you get all everybody who's not doing nothing gets out there on the weekend. So I prefer putting the boat in the water during the week because the water is empty. Pick whatever spot I want to fish. Nobody to bother us. We just relax and have a good time. Yeah, man. Both KNR and Artists on the Road, both of you are going to be full time in soon. Look at that bridge, man. That's an amazing view, huh? Oh, thank you, Miss Amy. You know, I appreciate every little thing, every little piece of support I get. Blessed to have it. Blessed to have it.
Nice trap. Ah, damn. Yeah, I just got done eating a brown sugar. Now I gotta fudge in here later on. Woo! Get some of that black. Watch that on, Dave. Like to ride that fucking zipper line. Hey, what is up? He's probably home calling you that motherfucker took my
Oh yeah, those they get kind of wild on that CV. Those guys, those that was those dump truck guys that we passed. Because what they were saying was there was a four wheeler, regular driver that was to the left of them, and he was playing on his phone, so he was swaying in the lane. You know, it's what we deal with all day, every day out here. You see, I mean, people on, you'll see them going down the road with the phone in their hand, like video chatting or Snapchatting or taking pictures of them, selfies, or putting makeup on, or uh, even having a conversation with another person in the vehicle. Excuse me, but they're not, looking at the road, so they're talking and swaying. Yeah, it gets kind of crazy out here when they do that, and you're next to them. They don't realize how easy they can end up under your trailer. It just takes that split second. Just takes a split second.
off or is he back in the truck? Trouble. Hey, man, Cliff. I see you by today.
Man, I need an automatic hot coffee dispenser in here. Oh, now that would be nice. Alrighty, where we at? 2 hours. Yeah, I'll probably let it run until the 3 hour mark, and then that'll be about it. That's right, Miss J. Don't you let nothing interrupt your work. Uh, oh yeah, hey, you gotta pay to play, but uh, if you think about, yeah, I mean, you're paying the money up front, but what's it saving you? What's the cost of that? If you make a turn and there's a low clearance that's only 10 foot or 11 foot, you're 11.6 or whatever the case may be. That's what it's about. Well, yeah, no, it's not a road. They do that, because the construction zone and because they're wide. If I didn't do that for him, somebody in a car or a pickup truck, or whatever, would try to squeeze between them and the concrete barrier. And so we sort of, some of us look out for each other. So that's why I got into the left lane to not allow anyone to try to squeeze between that wide load and the barriers until there was the proper space to do so. Yeah, I mean, like I don't know if you saw the premiere that I did yesterday, but um, I'm a firm believer in, if financially, if you can do it, um, purchase the right thing the first time. It's some people roll the dice. Oh, I can get this thing that's exactly this, and it's cheaper over here. And in the business I'm in, if it's cheaper, there's a reason why it's cheaper. And you can have two things that look the same or identical, but one is cheaper than the other because normally under that shell, the components that they use are of cheaper grade or cheaper quality, and hence why it's cheaper. So, um, yeah, I'm just a firm believer in if you can afford it, I always put that in there because I don't know anyone's finances, right? If you can afford to get the right thing the first time, do so and save yourself the headache. I mean, I've had customers, they call me, they want me to come out and do a quote on a new install. I give them the quote, and sometimes their eyeballs almost pop out of their head, and they say to me, "Well, I can go to Sam's Club and get this 8 camera system for $300." And I tried to explain to them, well, there's a reason why that 8 camera system that includes everything, right, is only $300. What did that manufacturer strip out of it to make your cost 300? Because if it's costing you 300, then that means it probably only cost them what? I don't know, $50 to make, right? So what features and what quality stuff did they strip out of it to make it $300? And it may only come with a 60-day or 90-day warranty, and after that, it's trash. You know, after that, it's trash. So even within the 90 days, like on surveillance systems, right? I had to do my research. If you buy a camera system from Sam's Club or Walmart or whatever, within those 90 days, if something goes bad, like even if one camera is not working right, you have to return the entire system. Meaning you have to uninstall it all and return it. You know, which is crazy, but that's how their warranty works. You know, and I try to show customers that, listen, whatever you can afford, I can adapt it to work. Even if you, let's say you get, you know, the recorder and 2 cameras now, and then as your finances permit, you say, okay, hey Blake, I want to add another camera, right? You're already a customer, so I'll look out for you when it comes to coming out there and adding another camera. You know, it's not like a full install charge or something like that. So yeah, it pays to spend your money wisely, and get the right thing the first time if you can, and not have to cheap out and get something that's not reliable or known to have issues. Because there's so many of these things I hear, GPSs and dash cams, and everybody's making them, and everybody's undercutting everybody and selling them cheaper. But I chose, Garmin. They're a big company. They've been doing this stuff for a long time, and I can take it in and get it, you know, swapped out or whatever if I wanted to, if I have any issues with it. So yeah, that's why I chose Garmin. Then you go online. One of the things you need to check is that you may have to call their tech support, but some of them, like when it says there's an update available for it, some of them update, over the internet, Wi-Fi, and some of them don't. You have to plug it into a laptop and update it. So whichever one you're interested in, if it doesn't say it on in the description or the features, call the customer support and see if that particular model uh, can do the updates over Wi-Fi. That way, because you're going to be on the road, you can use your phone or whatever as a hotspot. It will connect to your network, and you can update it via Wi-Fi that way. But if you have a laptop computer, then you don't have to worry about it. But it's just one of those extra features that is kind of convenient. That makes things a little bit easier. Yeah, Miss Amy. Not everybody out here on the road. They're driving and they're about themselves. And this is a perfect example. Big rig on the shoulder, right? So I'll move over for him just to be safe. But you see that little white pickup truck didn't have a care in the world, right? But if it was them on the side of the road, like, and you see this is a not a wide shoulder, it's just big enough with that guardrail there. Um, if they were on the side of the road, broken down or whatever the case may be, they would want people to move over just to give them that safe space, you know. But people just, there's such a huge lack of respect and decency in the world today. Just a little bit of kindness goes a long way. Yeah, Miss Jeanette, if you have any items that you are thinking of that you are going to use or may need out here on the road, if it's something that I use or I know someone that does, just ask away. And if I don't have it, I'll surely try and get you an answer. Because out here on this road, you could definitely get yourself into a bad place if you're not prepared. Um, you know, your vehicle needs to be mechanically sound. You gotta have good tires, brakes. Uh, like if you can find your owner's manual so that you know exactly what um, parts and stuff your vehicle has, so that you can if let's say you need a alternator or something, my vehicle has this exact motor, and you can cross-reference that yourself to say, okay, if it's a GM motor or whatever, you can say, okay, it's the GM alternator part number or whatever, and you can grab that at AutoZone, Advanced Auto, local auto parts stores, and help yourself out. Yep, you're welcome. There was something else that came across my mind about being a hunter. Oh, your insurance coverage. Uh, Make sure that you have a good tow service. You know, especially because it's an RV, so it's a different type of vehicle. So it requires a different kind of tow vehicle, which obviously means more for the tow company. Make sure that they're clear about um, with your RV how if your towing is free, how many miles is it free? Um, because I've seen somewhere they say it's free, but you pay out initially, and then something with the receipt, you scan the receipt or something like that, and then they reimburse you. So to me, that's not free. It should be they send a tow truck out if you need it, and there's never any cost out of your pocket unless you go over the included miles. Because I know some of these insurance, I mean, they got so many loopholes. Yes, it's free, but you pay out first, and then we reimburse you. So then you get your money back. So then it was free. But they get kind of shady. Even if you get a flat, and then they come out and you know change your flat with your spare. Oh, that was the other thing. Your spare. Make sure that it's that it's full of air, but that it's not dry rotted. Um, I've seen people out here put a spare. Take this. They never. They've never used their spare. So when it's time to use it, it's been sitting under the vehicle or whatever for so long that it's basically useless when they go to put it on, or it's flat. Um, what's that company? ARB. I think the company's called ARB. Yeah, ARB. They make a lot of stuff for off-roaders and those that class of travelers and stuff. But they make like a little portable air compressor unit. So in the event that you need to air up, let's say you're stopped at a rest area and you check your tires, or your tire minder says that you got low pressure, you basically just plug this in, and right on the spot you can air it up, and it's pretty compact. I mean, people install it under their hoods. Um, they install it under their hoods and stuff, and it's got a long enough hose attachment. But because your RV is like 33 feet, it's something that you could, like, if you have a exterior outlet, you can plug it in and air a tire up on the go if you need to. Okay, yep, smart plan. You already got it. Yeah, I'm just going over, trying to go over in my mind just the stuff, the situations I've seen people get themselves into out here. Um, because they never check their spares, um, vehicle maintenance, uh, not having the book on the vehicle, or a repair manual. What's that company? Haynes, Haynes, big repair book for vehicles company. The Haynes manual. Yeah, I think it's the Haynes manual. Yeah. Um, have a repair manual if there's one out there for your RV. It may just be for the chassis. Yeah, there you go. So Garmin has one specifically for RVs. Hey, yep. Now, check because you're going to be on the road. I know people like buying from Amazon, but for stuff that I use out here on the road, I don't buy from Amazon, and here's why. You're out here on the road, you're at the mercy of the road. Okay, if you buy that GPS from Amazon and it goes to crap, right? You got to stop somewhere and either send it back to Amazon or ship it back to the seller. See if um, Best Buy or Walmart, one of those places has that GPS, and if they see if they price match Amazon if it's shipped and sold by Amazon. More and more companies are starting to do that. Hey, Miss Thrifty Angela, hey, I appreciate you swinging through. You know me. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, you got to take care of your kids. That's for sure. But thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for swinging by. But yeah, out here on the road, I tell people I get it, man. There is stuff that you can buy from Amazon. You know, depending on what it is and what you're going to be doing with it. But things like electronics that you're going to be using to navigate your way, I would try and see if Best Buy or one of those places carries it, and if it's cheaper on Amazon, see if they'll price match it. Because if you have an issue with it, right, out here on the road, Best Buys and places like that are plentiful. You can easily get off at the exit, walk into the Best Buy with that unit and the box and all that stuff, and your receipt and say, "Hey, it's broken. It's under warranty." If you have that replacement plan, you bought the replacement plan or whatever, you hand them that one, they hand you a brand new one, you walk out the store. Yeah, yeah, very smart. You too, Mr. Thrifty Angela. Yeah, very smart. Best Buy, Walmart, one of those stores that carry electronics that are plentiful out here on this highway. I only use Amazon for certain things. Otherwise, I local purchase everything I've gone into. Even local stores at home. Even stuff for the boat where I look on Amazon has it for $80, and locally it's $100. And I walk in the store with the Amazon thing on my phone, and I'll say, "Hey, I want to buy this from you, but Amazon and it's shipped and sold by Amazon has it for this price. Are you willing to price match it?" You know, and I'm just pleasant about it, and they say, "Sure, we'll price match it. It's shipped and sold by Amazon. Yep." And I get it for that price, plus the local tax. But still, um, I'm a big supporter of, a specific, especially local business. You know, yeah. If Walmart carries it, um, now some stuff Walmart sells online, they won't have it in the store. So if you get a chance, or if you can check on there, see if your local Walmart has it, because Walmart have it online, and then they'll either ship it to your house or ship it to the store. But some stuff they don't carry in the store. So let's say if it broke and you out here, you went into the local Walmart, they're not going to have it because it's only sold on Walmart.com. Um, but for electronics, I always look between Walmart and Best Buy and see if they have it if they carry it in um, the the stores, not just online, because they have their warehouses, just like Amazon, and they ship it out from the warehouse. So let's see. We went over tires. You're looking up the GPS. Um, oh, carry. Get you if you have a Harbor Freight or something like that, not too far from you. Get you a bit like a parts bin and carry spare um, headlight bulbs. I don't know. I don't know if yours has just a bulb or it's like the old style complete headlight, you know, square thing. Um, but carry if it's bulbs, carry you two spare headlight bulbs. If it's the whole thing, carry one. But get your parts bin and set yourself up to have spare bulbs, headlight, tail light, side marker lights, whatever you have there, you know, um, the bulbs and the lights that you can get pulled over for if it's not working. Um, Parts bin, fuses. Yep. Um, I don't know if your unit has those glass type fuses or if it's the blade type or whatever it is. Um, you can order or you can buy a kit that comes with all of those fuses in that size at different amperages. So they'll give you five 5 amp fuses, five 10 amp fuses, five 15s, five 20s. Add that to your parts bin, roll triangles, flashlight, all of that emergency stuff. Yeah, yeah, because I know some of those older vehicles, some of them had like a housing, that the square housing full type headlight, and some year they changed over to just you can buy just the bulbs. Get up in here.
That's the 470 split it is. If you're going east, if you're coming west, you're where the 470 split off is.
Come on, let's get over the hill.
Get out.
All right. Well, I want to thank you folks for hanging out with me. We have just officially crossed into Ohio, making good time. I wanted to end this live stream at 3 hours. I made it into the state where I'm delivering. I thank everyone that visited us. Thank all of you for coming and hanging out with old Blake. Or we just motoring along, sipping on some coffee, hanging out. I pray that you enjoy and have a blessed day today. That we'll both be here for the next ride along. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for hanging out. Glad you found your new GPS. Hey, anytime you want me to help you spend your money, I'm in it to win it. Let me tell you, I am in it to win it, sis. Let me tell you. Miss Amy, can you hear me now? Are you off doing your chores? All right. we're gonna make it up this hill. But hey, once again, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope that I brought a little bit of joy to your day, and I will see you next time. Take care and have a blessed one.